guess what time it is? It's meet and grind time.
And now, an interview with a hot girl who does stuff on the internet.
This is a hot chick that does stuff online.
Katie Wilson
did this. Why don't you give the audience a little bit of an idea of what the video is that we just saw a piece of?
Well, that video I actually did for a Lindsey Sterling contest. She was having a contest to see who, to promote her, basically. Because she does these videos where she walks around as her own #1 fan. And she's like, she totally disguises herself, and it's quite hilarious. So she just wanted someone to best represent her material and as well as promoting her. So my friend Andre and I just kind of came up with that idea.
Now, Andre as in?
Black Nerd Comedy.
Oh, if you guys haven't seen his stuff, you should.
Yes, we just started a gaming channel together, actually.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Can I annotate to it right here?
Yes, you can. Sword and Shell. That's what it's called.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I like medieval stuff and he likes the Mario stuff, so.
Have you always had a love of gaming? Is this something that you developed as a child, or?
Yes. But I'm going to date myself, but my first game console was an N64.
Okay.
And I got it when I was 6 for Christmas, and it was like the best Christmas gift ever. It came with Zelda, which is one of my favorite games ever. And so I would always game with my dad, but I was an only child, so, playing games. I always liked the multiplayer games, and I couldn't play because I didn't have a sibling.
Aww, no.
I actually got in trouble as a kid for playing 007. I don't know if you played that.
Wait, you got in trouble?
I got in trouble.
Because, it's, kind of gory? Or,
yeah, I was allowed to play that game with another person.
Okay.
But since I was an only child, I got really bored and wanted to play, so I would just set up the second controller and hunt down the person.
You have done a ton of stuff online. Literally a ton. What is it? How many pounds is that? 2,000 pounds worth of stuff, content online.
Yeah.
How did you get your start?
I just started doing web series, and then, you start meeting the people, and they just want you to do stuff with them, and, yeah, I can't even tell you when it started.
Really?
Yeah.
But then you also got your start doing Radio Disney. Well, obviously, you were doing theater and stuff in high school.
Yeah.
But what gives the audience, Radio Disney? What's Radio Disney?
Yes. Radio Disney was my first job.
Okay.
And, which is the coolest first job to have, I think, because, other kids were, working at Starbucks, and I was working at Radio Disney. I was a on-location host and street performer, I guess. And we were a group, and we sang, we danced all Radio Disney songs, and basically hosted a show and opened for people like the Cheetah Girls and Hannah Montana.
Which is really cool. You auditioned for it when you were how old?
I was 14.
So you started young, and then you did it through high school?
Through high school, yeah. And then I moved out here, so, yeah.
From?
Arizona. I'm from Arizona.
Woo, Arizona! You guys are the state that have the really cool, rock formations for yards.
Yes. I hated that growing up, because I always wanted grass, but... Yes, it's all rocks and cactus. So, but I was like, Mom and Dad, why can't we have grass in the front yard?
No, go play in the gravel.
That's really how it is.
Is it really?
Yes.
What other projects do you have coming out? Obviously you're always vlogging.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have? You're starting a new channel.
Yes.
What else is going on?
Oh my gosh. Well, I just did an episode of a new web series. It's Stephanie Thorpe's web series.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and Gents Show. So that's
fantastic.
Cool. I don't know when that's coming out.
We actually had Paula Rhodes.
Oh, cool.
Was on, and then they did ElfQuest together.
Yes, they did.
And then you guys are actually in a bathroom together for Ladies and Gents?
Yes.
Okay.
It's such a cool concept. It's like what happens in a ladies' room or men's room.
When does that episode
Funny
come
situations.
out?
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, just start Googling it, guys.
I think in a couple weeks. I'm really obsessed with Game of Thrones and anything medieval. And so Game of Thrones comes back on March 31st. So I may or may not be doing something Game of Thrones related on my channel.
Uh-oh.
May or may not. So
do you have a particular turn on? From, men?
I like accents. Australian
Really?
accents, yes. I've always been obsessed with New Zealand and Australia, so
Okay.
I like Kiwis and I like accents and beards. I like beards.
Hugh Jackman, if you're watching this, call us. Are you ready to beat
the meat.
Heck yes!
Woo!
I'm gonna do it! I beat the meat! Woo!
Beat the
That
meat.
makes me a winner, so I'm a winner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning into my interview with
Katie Wilson.
Remember to tweet at us and subscribe. Check out our new content on Tuesdays so you think you can make love. This is, again,
Katie Wilson.
and remember what Mama says.
Clean your room.
You better do it.